Hello, hello. Hey, everyone. So my name is Thomas. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Indigo Fund. Before explaining what we're doing inside of Indigo, let me give you a bit of background about myself. So coming from the capital market, like most of the people working in the crypto ecosystem, was trader, broker, equity derivatives a long time ago, and back in 2017 went to the crypto rabbit hole. In 2018, I set up one of the first regulated liquidity provider based in the UK. It's a solution to convert crypto fiat for financial institution and corporate called Enigma Securities. Push the desk from zero to do more than 3 billion notional volume traded per month. And back in September 2021, decided to launch my own fund called Indigo Fund. So Indigo Fund is a liquid token trading fund investing in the three big pillars of the crypto ecosystem. We have a big position on blue chip token, which could be considered as the future of money. Decentralized finance, who are doing automated market makers, staking, farming, which is the future of finance. And we have a big edge on NFT credit market, so GameFi and NFT finance. Indigo, meet your future, guys. So it's quite of a dynamic team inside of Indigo. We're four partners, two coming from the artistic world. Our two co-founders are Blondish, aka Vivian Bacos, and Liana Ellison. One is quite of a famous, very famous in the musical industry. She's a big DJ and a big figure of the Web3 ecosystem. What we're doing is bringing the merge between the artistic gathering community together and the traditional crypto trading. So this is myself and our CIO, who were one of the first employees at the company called Enigma, where we were providing liquidity. Basically, the investment strategy is quite simple. Accumulating main asset in order to be ready for the next run. Right now, we are in a bear market after a lot of upside down during 2022, a lot of black swan event, which drowned the market down. But what we value is mainly in this ecosystem, it's empowering the space and bringing liquidity to the NFT space. So out of the main token that we're holding, we're looking to generate a yield. Right now, inside of the NFT ecosystem, there is a lot of people who made a lot of money. They are exposed on big collection, but as the market is collapsing and is going down, they don't want to sell. They still want to be part of those community, part of the punk, part of the Bored Ape, Clonex, and so on. So we are here to empower them, be able for them to make moves, borrow money, and we're taking as a collateral the NFT. So what we are looking at is the bridge between the physical and digital world. So right now, the NFT ecosystem just started. So you have all those big collections that I've just mentioned who are rising. But what we are looking for exactly, it's NFT. NFT is a contract of ownership, which will be backed by a real-life asset. So more and more, what we will see in evolution is all those NFT that will be backed by the real-life asset. You have all the luxury goods, such as the watch industry, anything where people are speculating, facilitating transaction. Right? Let's take as an example the watch market, right? There is a lot of people speculating, buying and selling watches, but it's not convenient, the process that we have at the moment, because, for example, you have to look for the legitimacy of the watch, understanding if they have the right paper. You're buying it in the US, but you might have another buyer based in Asia. So the entire process, it's quite conflictual. What we're trying to bring is bringing that on chain. So you have companies which are owning safe, where they are receiving the goods, generating an NFT, facilitating the secondary market for speculation, people exchanging the NFT, and when they are burning the NFT, they are receiving the real asset. Our position inside of this market is to be able to lend money and take that as a collateral. So we did collaboration with two big platforms, one called NFTFi and Arcade, and we became one of the biggest lenders and the first institution lending inside of those protocols. So NFT finance is quite of a new concept. Coming from the capital market, I'm here to empower this new economy. On that side, I've just mentioned there is fractionalized asset. So right now we are in the in-between where there is regulation kicking in order to be able to acquire those assets and pushing toward this adoption. So what we are doing, it's quite simple for you to have an understanding with a concrete example. You are owning a Bored Ape at the moment and you are looking for liquidity. You don't want to sell your Bored Ape. We are using those platforms as escrow accounts. So you are putting this Bored Ape on the escrow account and we are lending you money, which could be stablecoin or Ethereum. We are lending between 30 to 50% of the floor price in order to not be too impacted, and we are doing short-term loans. Those assets are very volatile. We don't want to be at risk. Our biggest risk will be that the floor price of this collection is going down to hell, and we are not able to liquidate it. On the other side, what we're seeing is that the NFT market is getting more and more indexed like the traditional financial market. When we're using those platforms and putting it into escrow, the platform is generating a note, which is a note that we've been seeing since years on the traditional market. We can sell the notes to other counterparty in order to split yield, and you can become insurer as well for other counterparty. This model is super new, but what we're looking to do is to become one financial institution that will be able to help and empower the on-chain transaction, to bring it in the safe environment and facilitate all the transaction all across the ecosystem. As you can see, there is a typical example. So you have all those collections. So far, Indigo is lending to the 8 biggest collections. So the Yuga ecosystem, we have the Punks, Clonex, Doodles. And on the right, you have the notes that is generated. So basically, as you see, there is all the term and condition of the loan. So according to the asset, we check if we're lending stablecoin or Ethereum. So you have the duration, when it started, the end date, and the APR generation, which is quite unique. As I told you, we are one of the first institutions doing it. We managed to generate in a bear market a yield of 38% in 2022. It's a shield against bear market. While the market is so uncertain like now, what we are looking to do is to generate the biggest yield possible without taking a lot of risk and empowering new technology. And this is where Indigo is coming to the game. Indigo, it's not a traditional fund. We are trying to break the codes. We are trying to be very close to our LPs, to give some alphas. The main thing about cryptocurrency and the blockchain ecosystem, it's community and information. What we're giving to our LPs is by investing in Indigo, which is a liquid token trading fund, we are giving you access to early stage projects. As we have NFT finance very close to our heart, we are able to get allocation from all those protocols and give this allocation directly to our LPs. And this is what we're putting on top of everything that we're doing. Out of this, we're creating our own community, we are doing our own research. In order to be able to lend and taking NFT as collateral, obviously, guys, we need to do research, right? So we have a team of analytics that are working on Dune, Nansen, in order to understand the volume generated on all those collections, understanding the dynamic and the floor price. We don't want to be at risk. What we're selling is a shield against bear market. So in order to have this, we need to get the right data in order to make it happen. So I reckon that I was the last presenter here tonight. I did a short version of the presentation of Indigo, but I'm glad that you guys stayed for me and understand what we are doing in the space. As I've mentioned, we are here to empower it. The NFT credit market is something that is fairly new. I'm here to shape the angle in order to push for the regulation. But any single market in life will be indexed and be on-chain. And we are here to provide liquidity in this ecosystem. So I'm glad I hope you like the presentation, and thank you very much, guys. If you have any question, I'm here for you. All good. Thank you very much, guys.